Welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Tribulations. Last time we beat the Phony, and now we're going to do another case. The
Yeah.
third case.
Recipe for turnabout.
Recipe for turnabout. So let's get into it.
Let's dive in, yo.
That's enough. This court sees no reason to probably prolong this trial.
Wait, what?
This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. It wasn't me. I swear it wasn't me. Evidence and testimony you've seen and heard are conclusive. The victim was alone at his table when he drank from the poisoned cup of coffee. No, you're wrong. I know what I saw. I saw. I saw someone
what?
else there. A man. He's the real killer.
That's an interesting hairstyle.
Look at his hands.
That's a big hand.
He's putting sugar in his coffee. Even though he's on a diet.
Oh, I thought that was crystal meth.
Whoa. Why would anyone believe me? I mean, it's hard to believe someone put meth in coffee, but they did. Well, I'd say they pretty much wrapped this case up, wouldn't you? Mr. Wright?
What?
This court finds the defendant guilty.
No, what? We didn't even start and it's already over.
Court is adjourned. Shit. We lost before we even started.
Damn, dude, what the hell happened?
January 6th, 10:03 a.m. Rangola offices.
The start of the new year always makes me feel like I can take on the whole world.
Even though we lost the case already?
Yeah.
I bet it does, Maya.
So, I've decided that our resolution should be Davari, take on the world. What do you think?
Sure, whatever, Maya. But I think you've had more than enough mistletoe cake. What? I've never heard of that.
That's Is it like fruit cake?
I guess?
Never. You've got to eat a lot of cake during New Year's. It's practically a tradition. Like watching the fireworks on TV or playing a board game.
That sounds... Hey, pal!
Oh.
Oh. Detective Gumshoe.
Gumshoe!
What's
Detective
up?
Husbando.
Why are you here?
What? Happy New Year, Detective.
Likewise. Now listen up, Wright. I wanna...
Here's to another fruitful year of lawyer-police cooperation.
Yeah, me too. Alright, pal. You got some explaining to...
Have you got a holiday present for me, Detective?
Oh, what? Well, here, have this. It's nothing much, but...
Yay, thanks.
Look, pal, we need to have a talk. Take a seat.
Hey, what about Pearly? You haven't forgotten her present, have you?
No, I mean, yes, I mean, no. Are you doing this on purpose?
Haha, guess I'm busted. How did you like my first practical joke of the year?
Very funny, pal. Now let's see how funny you think it is when I show you this. What is it? A magazine?
Hey, I want to see. Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict. Defense attorney Wright trounced?
Trounced? Let me see that. The defense attorney gave a almost childishly amateur performance yesterday. What the heck is this? It's a report, pal, about you.
Listen to this. Mr. Wright must take full responsibility for the ruling in this case.
Well, you don't tell me you don't remember anything about it. But I don't remember anything about it. When was that issue from, anyway? December of last year, which I guess it makes it last month.
Which makes it old news, you mean?
But it was involved in a poisoning case in December.
So what do you think this is all about, Nick?
If it wasn't you, pal, then that leaves only one possibility.
No way. You don't mean...
A
phony, Nick!
phony?
It's a great big phony!
Oh no. This must be Gumshoe's idea of a joke. He's starting off the year with 1 too. Magazine clip added to the court record. So, what are you gonna do about it, pal? What do you mean, what am I gonna do about it?
Well, it's your fault that the judge found the defendant guilty in this case.
My fault? How do you figure that?
Because the Phoenix Wright is super famous now. Well, maybe only sort of.
Yeah, see what happens when you hotshots are getting too full of yourselves? But I didn't do anything wrong. At least, not that I can remember. Did Phoenix get hit over the head by another fire extinguisher and fucking forget the trial?
Oh no.
Better make this right, pal. Now! That means taking the case back to court. Got it?
Sounds like we've got our first case of the new year. Let's tackle it with gusto.
I don't know. The judge already issued a guilty verdict once in this case. It's not gonna be easy to get it overturned.
Guess that New Year's resolution is going to have to wait until next year.
That's everybody's New Year's resolutions, though. So you're taking the case, right? Good. I'm gonna head down to the courthouse then. After that, I'll go back to the precinct. Drop by if you need something, okay, pal? Why is Gumshoe bringing it to us now? Like it was like just before the new year ended?
Yeah.
Started? I don't know.
Yeah, it's a little weird that it stayed in December, but it's January now. Like, why'd he wait a month?
I don't know. I guess people are starting to know the name Phoenix, right? If a client entrusted a case to me based on reputation, I guess I am kind of responsible. But why would someone want to impersonate me? What sort of a guy would do that? Huh. Well. Now we gotta deal with a phony.
What to do?
No, we don't need to know anything.
Fine.
We can just go to the detention center and talk to the guard.
This is so nerve-wracking waiting to meet our new client.
Or old client.
I wonder just what kind of person you tricked and got found guilty. Wow.
Keep it down, Maya. That kind of talk could ruin me.
Ah!
Oh.
How could you, Mr. Wright? How could you do this to me? It's
Hi.
Maggie Bird!
It is.
They put me in solitary. I haven't been able to stop crying.
Aren't you...
Yes, I am. I am totally and utterly let down. Ah, are you? Don't pretend you don't know me. It's me, Maggie. Remember? Maggie Bird.
Maggie Bird. Ah.
Yeah, she used to be a
Maggie Bird.
policewoman.
She's the policewoman I found at that one time. She was accused of murdering her lover. He was a cop, too. And also bananas.
Yeah.
What are you doing in here? Didn't I get you a quit?
Oh, sure. Very funny. After that fifth-rate defense job, you come in here and start making jokes? It's joke. You better hurry up and tell her what happened, Nick. Oh, I see.
So that's where we stand right now.
I'm sorry you've been caught up in another murder. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures.
I vaguely remember saying the exact same thing last time.
But I don't mind. What's one more disaster in my life? At least now the real Mr. Wright is here with me. I won't let the world keep me down, sir.
Well,
Should probably
she's...
talk to her and see what happened.
Yeah, she seems to be in kind of good spirits at least.
Yeah, that's good.
Anyway, about yourself.
So, how come you're dressed like that, Maggie? Last year you looked so sharp in that police uniform. I was fired after that incident last year.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's okay. I don't mind one bit. I enjoyed being on the force, but I think it was time for me to move on. So, what do you do now? In the second act of The Life of Maggie Bird, I'm playing the role of a waitress. Oh.
A waitress.
That's where a recipe comes from. A waitress? Yes, in a French restaurant. It's a small place, but it's quite fashionable.
Huh.
A charming smile and shapely figure came through for me. And the owner, Mr. Armstrong, hired me straight away, sir.
Lance Armstrong? And then you got into the Miss. Oh, hold on. I'm just gonna read that over again. And then you got into this mess straight away, right?
Yeah, you could put it that way.
So what
happened?
What did happen?
This whole mess started on the 3rd of last month. And it happened at Tribulations. Tribulations? Yes, it's a restaurant where good service and a friendly smile are always included.
That's the most restaurants, I would think.
Yeah. Oh. There were 2 men at the table, both drinking coffee. And then?
And then he put some meth in the coffee. And the other guy died.
One of the men slipped some poison into the victim's cup. The victim just took 1 sip and was gasping for air. I was so shocked, I passed out. Hey, hold on there, Maggie. What? You keep calling the guy the victim. Didn't you know the guy who was killed? Not at all. I've never even seen the guy before. Oh.
So she wouldn't have a motive to kill him then, I guess. And the other man.
Oh,
Kelly,
sorry.
You saw them, right?
Of course, a good waitress must be attentive to the clientele.
So, you saw the killer, but you're found guilty of the crime anyway? How come?
You tell me, Mr. Wright.
I guess the answer to my question is my phony. Anyway, she saw the killer. Better see if I can get a description of the guy. That's not a description, but that's about your verdict, I guess.
I mean, it relates to it, kinda, maybe?
Yeah.
So, if you saw the murderer, why were you still convicted? Because no one else saw. Saw what? The other man, the one who put the poison in the victim's coffee. Everyone testified that way. Mr. Armstrong, the customer, everyone. The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole time.
But how's that possible?
I don't know, but nobody, not one person would believe me, sir. Even Phoenix Wright, my one last hope for a failed trial, failed me. What a pathetic defense. My granny could have done a better job.
Look, it wasn't me, okay?
And then I found something a bit incriminating in my apron pocket. What? Small bottle of poison. What? Poison? It was in your pocket? Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. The killer must have slipped the poison into my pocket when I was unconscious.
And no one else saw this other guy.
No, sir. That's what everyone said, but I don't see how they could have missed him.
Now finally, about the other guy.
I was the one who took the coffee to the 2 men.
Oh, and what was the impression of them?
Well, when I first saw them, I kind of thought they might be in the music industry.
Huh.
In music? How come?
That's interesting.
Well, one of them had some sort of earpiece and an emo magician's look about him. But there was a sample CD on the table, sir. Earpiece and a sample CD, huh? Did you get a look at the CD at all? It had a band's name written on it. I think it was MC something. Must have been preparing for their debut, I guess.
MC Hammer?
Yeah.
So it was a band CD. Maybe a promo disc?
Maybe it was MC Screwdriver.
Get serious, Maya. Would you buy the CD of group name that?
What was the name of the group again? MC Hacksaw? No. MC...
They're running with this MC thing.
Oh, what about the killer? What did he look like? Well, I don't really remember. Only that he was a young man, well built like the victim, really.
That's not much to go on.
Yeah.
He was relatively buff, do you want to see this newspaper clipping? It's not newspaper, it's a magazine. But same. Oh, yeah, I need to ask you about this.
Hey, this article's about my case.
Can you tell me anything about the guy who's pretending to be me?
Yes, sir. It was the morning after I'd been arrested. I met you in the visitor's room here. You were wearing one of your super sharp suits.
Me?
Yes, you, Mr. Wright. Hey, Maggie! Was my evil double... I am here too? No, I don't remember a phony you, Maya. Oh, would have been so cool.
No phony Mayas.
Then you got really worked up and passionate. I'm gonna get you cleared of this crime, you said.
Okay, I get the picture, but you met me in person before. So how come you didn't realize that guy wasn't the real me?
Yeah, see, that's the thing that bothers me too. Like, how the fuck did she think that this, like, guy, this phony, was not actually Phoenix? Like, really? Really? And the fact that oh, was a Maya impersonator with him? No. Then clearly that couldn't have been fucking Phoenix, because Phoenix takes Maya and freaking Pearly everywhere. Like, they follow him everywhere.
Pretty much.
That's crap. They were really grasping at straws for this one.
Maybe everybody has, what's it called? What's it called? Where you can't recognize faces. What is that called? Is it
I actually don't know what you're talking about. I know of amnesia, but I don't know what you're talking about.
It's not that. Ace has it. I know. What is it called? I don't know. It's like...
You can't tell the difference between two people's faces or something?
Yeah, like, you don't see faces. You can't recognize people by their faces. Like, you don't recognize people by, like, the clothes they wear.
Gotcha.
Like, if Maggie had it, she would see Phoenix for his hair and his suit. That kind of thing.
Yeah, okay. I guess, looking back now, it was a little strange.
Only a little?
Well, okay, so you were a bit taller than normal, and you looked a bit shady. What?
Looked a bit shady?
And your voice was a bit weird. Oh, and you had this kind of funny accent, and...
So the guy was nothing like me then?
But you had your spiky hair and blue suit.
Huh. Is that all it takes for someone to imitate me? I mean, yeah, cosplayers do it all the damn time, Phoenix, gosh.
How about everyone else in the courtroom, like the judge and the observers?
They're all blind.
Didn't they realize he was an imposter? No, the judge is dumb. He can't even remember, like, what he said 5 seconds ago.
The judge can't see.
And it was Payne. Of course Payne's gonna be like...
Payne has glasses.
Blah, blah, blah.
He's nearsighted.
Like,
he can't see anything.
It's dumb. Everyone had these big question marks on their faces. What?
What?
I guess you're right. But it seemed like no one wanted to say anything, sir.
Huh. That's weird.
This case just keeps getting weirder and weirder.
It does.
Yeah. Mr. Wright, do you think it's possible to get a retrial?
Probably. Court ruled in absence of a genuine defense attorney. So we should be able to get a retrial.
That's good. Mr. Wright,
Hmm?
do you think we'll win next time, sir?
Probably.
Yeah, because it's the real Phoenix this time.
It is the real Phoenix.
My life has been a full course meal of bad luck, complete with defeat for dessert. Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building? What?
Yeah. He's had a bad life.
Oh. I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods.
He's allergic to everything.
Failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster.
Experimented with
getting
every disaster.
tongue-tied.
What?
Even landed a phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused of murder.
Only thing good that's happened was
The first time you were
we defended her.
Yeah, the first time murder happened, we got you off, like,
Yeah.
'cause you didn't do it. But I will survive because Maggie Bird always lives to fight another day. And one day I'll find it. Just you wait and see, sir. I'll find that one single moment of good luck. Xena is really gonna pay for this.
What is that backwards?
It's Phoenix backwards.
Oh, it's okay. I
Yeah,
see.
Yeah.
What are you staring at me like that for? But Maya's right. Whoever it is that thought it was a good idea to use my name and get an innocent girl convicted of murder, better watch out.
We'll find him, don't you worry. We'll get Eohp for you. Thank you. Oh, I'll tell you where Tribulations is then.
Right. The restaurant where the murder took place.
Yes, sir. When you go, please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi. Sure. All right, Nick. Let's go check out this restaurant and its food.
All right.
Maya's hungry.
She's hungry. It's a restaurant. Of course she wants to go. Last thing for in the episode. In the background, I looked up what the term I was thinking of was. And I'm not sure how to say it, but it's, I don't know how to say this.
Just try your best.
It's like prosopagnosia.
Okay.
It's also like face blindness. It's a condition where you can't recognize faces. Basically,
Okay.
That's what it is. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I don't think Maggie has this. I think Maggie was just being derpy.
I think everyone's just dumb.
Yeah.
And they just like, oh, it's of course it's Phoenix. Look at his hair and look at his suit. That's obviously him.
Yeah.
Who cares that his voice is weird and he's tall and looks shady? It's obviously him. Maybe he's having an off day.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, now that that has been solved, next time we come back to Phoenix Tribulations, we will go check out that restaurant.
Yeah.
And Maya will eat all the food, probably.
All the food.
And we'll get down to getting this other damn phonies, because there was the last phony we dealt with.
Man.
Now there's another phony. It's like, oh, too many.
Fake Damask, and now we got Eohp.
It's too many. Anyway, till next time.
Why? Bye.